When Robert Grubb created housing for the deserving underserved, he built our company on principle and took a different approach to real estate. That was more than 50 years ago. And while our principles have remained steadfast ever since, our different approach has continually evolved to be ever more impactful and higher performing.
My father and really his family were investors at heart. Real estate just became the means of which they implemented most of those investment strategies. And then what I've learned through the years is that there's a significant difference between an investment that sits there passively and one that you actively put the hard work in to drive value.
Hard work defines Grubb Properties.
I define success in real estate both on the investment side, obviously by returns and essentially making money for our investors, but it's more than that as well, because we are a vertically integrated company. We have the property management as part of our company. We don't outsource it. We do the hard work ourselves, and that hard work is about building communities.
Today, we still begin by astutely identifying gaps in the marketplace and seeing opportunities others miss, and we do it with powerful tools. Any opportunity that makes it through this process meets with our laser-focused team of experts. Collaboratively and holistically, they assess its potential against stringent measures.
We have a senior team and an executive team that many of us have been with Grubb Properties for 20+ years. And we leverage that experience, not just experience in the industry, but experience with our company. So we bring a lot of lessons learned to every project that we develop.
Not only does our experience give us the acumen to thoroughly assess opportunities, but we're also uniquely organized to seize on changing attitudinal, housing, and social dynamics that fit with our strategic mission.
We have a demonstrated history of success. We've been around for going on 57 years now, and so that kind of length of track record is very unusual in the industry. The fact that over the last 20 years or so, our track record has really been very outstanding in terms of the performance. In many cases in the top decile of performance in the country. And probably more importantly, that spans across multiple recessions, I think is a value of both performance and survivorship.
Today, America faces a crisis in affordable housing with need severely outpacing supply. 80% of millennials cannot afford the rent of an apartment in the U.S. And the same number can't afford the median price of a new home. No one is better positioned to respond to this crisis than Grubb Properties. Intimately knowing the multifamily sector and poised to scale, we are ready to seize the opportunity while remaining true to our company's beginnings. And we can do it in a way that allows us to have a lasting, positive impact, which is at the heart of what drives us to work harder.
I think it's really a core philosophy around compassionate investing. It's investment that looks for not only return, but it's also return measures at both the community and the environment that are important metrics to think about as well.
We have a very long-term view. Our rule of thumb is we don't do any investment we don't want to own at least 10 years. And so any investor that wants to protect the downside and benefit on the upside, I think would be attracted to our philosophy. And that's why our track record stands out the way it does. The golden rule for us is location, basis, design. But we want to be able to create an attractive place for people to live and work at a price that's affordable.
As we capitalize on our singular ability to meet the current demand, we'll build even greater momentum and strengthen our market position. Plus, we'll offer new funds, fortify operations, build better communities, and attract the best talent to our mission.
The future that I imagine is a future where Grubb Properties' footprint continues to expand throughout the United States. because it has its finger on the pulse of what businesses and homeowners want.
There's never been a better time to align with Grubb Properties, where our distinct perspective drives performance.